September 2014, Honorable Prime Minister proposed the idea at the United Nations General Assembly about an international day for yoga. And 21st June 2015, we celebrated the first International Yoga Day. Ever since, we've seen multi-fold awareness for yoga in our country. What is your perception? Have you seen yoga's perception change in our country and outside? Has this been a success?
I think in our country, probably in schools and other places, definitely the perception about yoga has changed significantly. In our country, I don't think the adults have taken to yoga as they should have. But in the rest of the world, it's a big thing. Since the International Day of Yoga, rest of the world, the governments in the world, almost every other nation has taken it up and brought in yoga programs and variety of other things in their universities, in their offices, particularly in the Middle East, big time yoga.
Wow.
So, has it made a difference? It's made a significant difference, no question. People think, oh, International Day of Yoga, one more day for something. There is also bubble bath day and there is a lipstick day, there is a pedicure day. So this is one more thing. No, that's not how it's worked, because this was passed, this was not cooked up by somebody, this was passed in United Nations with the maximum number of countries ever supporting one resolution, which is the International Yoga Day's resolution. And nations have taken it up in right earnest, United Nations has taken it up in right earnest. United Nations has included yoga as one of the tools to fulfill their SDG goals, which is not a small thing. So definitely worldwide, the awareness of yoga, even if everybody is not practicing yoga, at least they know it is something good to do in their life.
Some questions from our listeners. Ram from Chennai asks that, do I need to be on a vegetarian diet to practice yoga?
See, diet is fuel for the body. What kind of fuel your body should consume depends on the design of the body. If you buy a petrol vehicle and put diesel in it, you know it won't work. So it is not for me to say, eat this, eat that. You must eat what is most conducive for the system. That means you must be willing to observe, not simply eat because your parents were eating something or your friends are eating something. You must pay some attention. If you do not know how to pay attention, we can help. How your body responds to every kind of food that goes into it. And the idea is to optimize this life, because after all, it's a brief amount of time. If you put in the wrong fuel, obviously you will not be at an optimal level, and that's very sad. People are asking me again and again, one common refrain everywhere is, Sadhguru, how do you manage this? There are days where I've ridden over 18 hours a day, okay? There are days where I've done over 900 kilometers per day. So, how do you do this and still you're walking in… This is 529th interview or event that I'm doing since March 21st, okay? So literally, even when I'm writing, I'm doing interviews. I'm not just writing, I'm continuously talking to the media and other aspects. So people are asking how? So you must understand, you must do the right things about the body. If you do the right things about the body, it will do tremendous things for you, and it's a brief amount of life. If you do not eat the right things, if you do not do the right practices, then all that will happen is, it's not a question of my choice versus your choice. Life will go waste. Is that your choice?
Harsh from Kanpur says that, asks that, is yoga enough, or should I do cardio and weightlifting? Because that's a question that youngsters today grapple with.
Yoga does not mean twisting, turning, doing exercise. It means something totally different. Do not even compare with this and that, cardio, whatever. Well, I don't want to talk for or against anything, but simply building large muscles is not the way of the body. Muscles should build in a tenacious way, not just puffed off like a puri, right?
Kirti says that she's expecting 6 months to go before the day. Never done yoga before, so what kind of yoga should she do?
There is a program called Thaimai, which means motherhood. There is a simple practice, not just about a practice. It has various processes about food, nourishment, variety of things for expecting mothers. She should go through that. It's available even online, I think now. It's available online.
Ramesh says that, he's seeing a lot of young people lose their lives to heart attacks. Singer KK is the latest case. From a yogi's perspective, how do you see it? Is COVID playing a role here? And how can we fix this?
Well, what COVID has done is different. Yes, it has happened to some people, unfortunately. But this is a case of a regular, infraction of the heart. This can happen to anybody if you do not take care of what you eat and how you are within yourself. There are indicators in the body which we are not paying attention to. We think only a doctor has to tell us that we are sick. No, if you pay enough attention, you know when the body is not there. But it's unfortunate young people like this die, and also that Rajkumar in Karnataka.
That's right.
In the gymnasium itself, he passed away, a very wonderful man. He was also part of our Kaveri Calling and Rally for Rivers in a big way. A hugely loved human being by people, not just for his stardom, as a human being, hugely respected and loved by people, but unfortunately we lost him. This is one danger of extreme exercise, because the system can build up over a period of time and be able to do extreme things. But if you start doing extreme things without that necessary build-up, it is possible, not always. Many people may get away with it, but it is possible certain constitution could fail. Whatever the autopsy report of KK is saying, there was fat accumulation around the heart. That definitely cannot be because of COVID. That is a lifestyle issue. It's unfortunate that young people have lost their lives like this.
Okay, this one is on behalf of all the artists. Our voice is our strength. Is there any yoga asana or process that will help us become more effective?
As voice?
As voice.
Oh, definitely. Come along, let's do something.
Okay, so let's…
There is no other yoga. We can teach you a certain yoga which makes your vocal cords well modulated, and the important thing is what you wish to do must happen, all right? If what you wish does not happen or your faculties refuse to do that, that is a wasted life. So certain investment has to be made. The amount of time and energy people are spending on social media and socializing, a dinner takes 3 hours. I eat in 15 minutes max. People take 3 hours to eat and they eat 3 meals. I eat 1 meal and I finish it in 15 minutes, all right? So you have a lot of time to other things rather than what you care for. What you really care for, that's where your investment should be. So if you are interested in that, please come, we can help you definitely.
How important is it to package and present yoga in a cool way?
Whatever that cool means, because what is cool essentially means what is attractive to the youth or whatever. It's very important that you don't mess with yoga. Presentation, you can make it cool.
Yeah.
Don't try to do other funny things, like in United States they're doing dog yoga, they're doing bear yoga, they're doing gun yoga. With guns they're doing yoga. So when you stand on your head, you may shoot yourself in the head with the gun yoga. So don't try to make yoga cool. It is the coolest thing in the universe. Being connected with anything and everything around you is yoga. Yoga means union. Being connected with life is the coolest thing to do. There's nothing cooler than that. So don't try to make yoga cool. Presentation, of course you should make it cool. Well, I thought I'm cool enough for it.
Yes, you are. That's why you are there. Thank you, Sadhguru. Thank you so much.